Usually when I tell people our name, they're like, FaceTime what? Or what time police?
Let's welcome FaceTime Police.
Coming up next, FaceTime Police got a special little medley for their first interview.
FaceTime Police joining us live in studio today.
I got FaceTime Police with me, so let's get it started.
FaceTime Police started basically with me and my brother. We were always just making music, but we didn't really take it seriously until 2007 when we entered the Famecast competition. Famecast was an online competition, sort of like an online American Idol, but for bands. I saw it, so I just entered one of our videos into it.
We got all the way to the final 5, and then next thing we know, we got this email. It's like, hey, you're going to Texas.
We didn't have a live band at that time, and part of the contest was to fly out the finalists to perform. So my brother had been in several local bands, got some of his friends, and got a live band for us to perform.
I got my buddies, Phil and Paul Shammer, and then my friend Ryan Cooper.
I had played in a few different bands in like the local high school scene with James, and I got a phone call one day. He's like, yeah, we need some live musicians. Can we have you play guitar? I said, sure, why not? It's nothing huge or anything like that.
Shit, dude, I'm nervous as fuck right now. I'm gonna go take my 4th shit of the day here.
I don't have to shit or anything. I got no feces to give away to this point.
We were so used to playing at like the local high school scene, and now all of a sudden we're down in Texas, and we have all these cameras that are just shooting at us at every which way.
We have FaceTime Police. Yeah!
It happened so fast. I wish I could have savored the moment a little more.
There are 4 members in FaceTime Police, and when I say 4, I mean 5. There's me, I do vocals, and I fake my way through keyboards, and I do some drum machine. And then my brother Brian, he does the melodic singing, he does bass and keyboard live, and we got another pair of brothers, Phil and Paul Shammer. Phil plays guitar, and his brother Paul, who plays kind of a lot of things. He can do drums, bass, guitar, and even sax. Our drummer right now is Rich, and Rich is honestly the craziest, wildest drummer I've ever seen in my life. I love our live band. I wouldn't want to play with anyone else right now.
Everybody give it up to FaceTime Police.
The Mushroomhead show was a huge deal for us. And me and my brother, we worked with them for a couple of years, designing their website, stuff like that. And then around 2008, I found out they were playing in McKean, Illinois. And then I texted one of the members. I'm like, hey, joking, half jokingly, I'm like, do you need any openers?
2 singers actually run the mushroomhead.com. Thank you guys for actually being here and fucking playing with us.
We were kind of thrown into this huge concert with a lot of people, hundreds of people. That was our second show. Yeah, it was a lot to take in, but this is something we've always wanted to do, and Mushroomhead are our heroes creatively and musically.
Oh, look at that fucking asshole with the video camera. What a jerk.
Dickhead, got fucking camera.
Fucking jerk.
Again, that was another show that everything was just happening so quickly, and I was just in complete shock and complete awe about what was going on.
All the fear and the anxiety that goes with playing a big show when you're not really that developed yet, it kind of goes away because you are opening for your heroes.
That show was huge for me, at least, just because I had never seen anybody create a mosh pit or a circle pit or something for our music.
The actual set, in more ways than one, it just flew by. I don't remember it because it was such a blur, and we literally only played 15 minutes, and I didn't know that they gave us 25 to 30 minutes to play.
I think we were all just so excited and just really happy to be there that we just whizzed through all the songs. I remember one of the stage hands was kind of like, that's all, you guys are done? We're like, yeah.
The greatest 15 minutes of anyone's life.
So that guy.
Asshole, he's an asshole, fuck that.
You only played 15 minutes, son of a bitch.
Probably the craziest moment of the Mushroomhead show. We asked one of their singers, Jeff, and we're like, hey, it would be cool if you can come out and just sing the last song with us. This is this short part. And he was down for it. I know we were supposed to be hard and angry because we're at a metal show, but I had the biggest smile on my face. I was like, I can't believe the singer of Mushroomhead is up here with us. And it was just such a surreal moment because a huge reason why I'm even a vocalist is because of Jeff.
Our EP, The Definition of Deviation, was recorded and edited from our home studio.
We're like, all right, it's time to release something that like we can like proudly show people and be like, this is who we are. You know, this is what we sound like.
There wasn't any aspect of that EP or our art in general that we aren't responsible for.
Brian recorded all the guitar, bass, and keyboard. I did like a drum beat here and there, and then we split the vocals. We did all the artwork for that too. Brian designed the outer artwork for the EP, and I took the pictures there on the inside. You're more proud of your work when you do it yourself, even if it's something that you've never done before. Just the fact that you took that risk.
Basically, there's nothing misrepresented or fake or gimmicky about us. Like, you're just getting FaceTime Police directly from FaceTime Police. Our main critique is that, oh, you don't have a sound. But, I mean, this is our sound.
It's all over the place, but not in a bad way.
The variety and diversity of FaceTime Police stems back to the first albums I bought. The first 2 cassettes I bought were Guns N' Roses' Appetite for Destruction and the Batman soundtrack, which was basically a Prince album.
We all have completely different influences, and I think we really put that into the music really well.
So there's never really just one sound. A lot of people say, oh, this kind of sounds like Green Day, this kind of sounds like Bad Religion, this sort of has a Kanye West vibe. That really wouldn't make sense to most bands, but to us it's just natural.
Well, I think we're able to, you know, get a little bit of all those influences in there and just kind of mash it in a way that is tasteful.
It's not just as if every song is a different band. It's still FaceTime Police.
The Minute Maid music video is something that's very special to me because it was the first narrative music video that we attempted to do and that I attempted to direct. Minute Maid lyrically is about this girl I met my freshman year at DePaul University, where I went to college.
I really had some strong feelings for this girl, but I couldn't tell her. I couldn't tell her because she had a boyfriend at the time, and I didn't want to be that guy. I didn't want to be that guy who, you know, had a crush on some guy's girl. So I wrote the lyrics my freshman year. Fast forward to my sophomore year, and guess who the girl in the video was? The one that I wrote the lyrics about 1 year before that. Yeah.
So I think that's something that's really cool and special to me every time I watch that. One thing that makes us unique, I think, is our stage show.
Everybody that I talk to, they absolutely love the Skeletons. They think it's just another added bonus.
During our last song, Different Road, the bridge, I press it, and they both dance on the keyboard, and everyone goes wild. I'm just kidding. No, they don't go wild, but everyone loves it. It usually puts a smile on people's faces.
You can't just have just the music, so you always gotta kind of move around, add like a visual stimulation to it.
In the summer of 2010, one of James's classmates brought up the idea of shooting a video for our song Seashells. I really liked what his concept was for the video because it seemed like he really understood the song and what I was trying to convey.
The shoot was definitely very intense, like definitely something I've never been a part of, mainly because we did the green screen stuff in May, and then we went to a forest in like July, and we didn't finish filming those forest scenes till September. So really, like a whole year went into that 3-minute video. I remember the first day we were in the forest, me and Phil got poison ivy on our legs because we didn't know we would be knee deep in the forest shit. But yeah, I mean, other than the poison ivy, the video turned out really well. It was the first time that me and Brian, my brother, collaborated on editing the video.
Usually it's James that takes care of the video editing duties, but on Seashells, I wanted a hand in it, so I helped out.
Brian found a way to, you know, alter the footage in a way where we could reuse some of the stuff, but it still looks new. And he also did a lot of cool color correcting that I don't normally do. It's a very special video because, you know, we did edit it together, and because it all started with just one of my friends going like, hey, do you need a video?
What's next for FaceTime Police?
Brian came up with this great concept of having 3 EPs, you know, each one having maybe 4 or 5 songs on them.
It's either going to be a full length or a triple EP.
One being, like he said, the full band, the next one being like an acoustic.
The third CD would be more pop and electronic.
It'll give people more of an opportunity to hear what we're all about, because now we have like 15 tracks to do whatever the hell we want to. You should definitely check it out when it comes out. FaceTimePolice.com.
You know, in maybe 10 years or so, I'd love to see the band maybe doing national tours. It'd be amazing to do overseas tours, but, you know, at least getting to the national level, that I think would be just huge.
Down the road, I'd like to see my music spread out throughout the whole world. That sounded weird. Let me skip the one.
Thank you very much for our FaceTime Police.